All right. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, wherever you are. Good day. This is Ron Deering coming to you from my home office in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. And today I have an amazing special guest, Miss Maria Strawn. And we were just talking. She lives in a town that, for me, back in the 70s, a few years ago, not too long, but back in the 70s, a couple of my Army buddies and I used to rent a condo down in uh, no, I can't
Myrtle
remember.
Beach.
Myrtle
Myrtle
Beach, yes,
Beach.
Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I was in Fayetteville, North Carolina. It was about a
Right.
100 mile drive. So I'm kind of envious now. She tells me that it's changed a lot. So
Just a bit.
we, Maria's been in our business for a little over a year, I think, year and a half.
Yeah.
And we've been doing some amazing things. Our company is phenomenal. We could talk for hours on how amazing this company is, how amazing the products are, how it seems like at every turn they are doing something more for not only the community, but for the people out in the field that are working the business and so forth. That really truly is a company that is built by affiliates for affiliates. And I've heard that over the last 40 years, more times than I can count, and it's very seldom been true until now. So Maria and I met each other in the business, and I've been wanting to reach out and just have, just do a chat with her and let her tell her story. So Maria, kind of tell everybody, what prompted you to get into the business, and a little bit about, how it's going now in this time of, crisis and so forth.
All right. Well, yes, thank you so much, first of all, for having me on. I really appreciate you taking the time. But yeah, I want to say that I have always known about network marketing being a wonderful system and ways to make money. So I want to say the first time I was ever introduced to the idea of network marketing was right out of high school. And it was a company at the time, it was being called Quickstar. It changed its name a couple of times or whatnot, but I went to like one of their big conventions, and just the culture and the excitement that everyone was, I could just see it through everyone that was involved in that company. At the time, I was right out of high school. I was only 19 years old, so my mindset was definitely not ready for something like that, but it was always in the back of my mind, like, wow, that's a really neat concept of, working a business, having your own business that you can work in whatever way you want to work it, whether it's from home or whether you want to, do home parties or other festivals and all the other types of ways that there are to promote your business and your brand. But yeah, so it was always in the back of my mind, but I never it never caught my attention with a product that I knew that I could get behind. Like, I've seen so many different people succeed with jewelry and makeup and skincare and shakes and all this other stuff that, I was like, wow, I wish I could do that. I wish I could join their company and be able to be as passionate as they are about the product that they're selling. And it wasn't until I came across a post on Facebook about cannabis industry with network marketing. And I was like, that can't be right. I mean, especially I live in South Carolina and like the Bible Belt. I'm like, there's no way this must be like out in Colorado, where that's legal to do that kind of stuff. But no, my friend was in South Carolina, and she was like, yeah, no, we can ship to all 50 states and it's all legal. And I'm like, so, at the time I had no idea what CBD was. So I was like, so you're sure this is legal? Like, I don't understand it. And is it marijuana? Is it not? So I had to really, dig a lot and find out all the information for myself. And of course, now everybody knows what CBD is, so we don't really have to educate too many people about it. They've all heard about it. It's in the news. It's everywhere. So now really our job is just to, share the testimonies and share our passion for what we're doing and how it's helping people. So it's not so much on educating people about what it does. But so yeah, it's been definitely a roller coaster. Like I said, I got into it originally because I wanted something to do to be able to contribute to the financial, um, way of our household. And that was the only thing that I looked at it as, is like, oh, this will be a great way for me to make money. But since then, I have found out that this industry as a whole, no matter what company you're with, everyone knows that when you get into this, you gain so much more than just a product to sell. It's you gain a family, you make so many new connections with people that you never would have otherwise made a connection with. And you learn about yourself personally. Like it expands your mind into thinking of outside the box and different ways of expanding your mind and looking at life in a different light. So I definitely have to say that even if I left the company, even if I left the industry, just the knowledge that I've gained through mindset and personal growth and all of that is that's the priceless part of it that I've come to find out.
Well, and a lot of people will say that network marketing is a personal development growth program with a paycheck
Mm-hmm.
attached to it. So you're very and if you're, there's a lot of stigma around network marketing, not as much as there used to be. And you
Mm-hmm.
mentioned, it's funny you mentioned Quickstar, because Quickstar is Amway, and that's it. It started off in Amway, and that was back in the '70s when I was in the military. My first paycheck for an entire month was $76, and so we started figuring out ways that we could supplement our income as military families and so forth. And I'm from Michigan, where Amway started, and that was my first introduction to network marketing. And I'm like you, I saw a business plan that was based on the success of other people. And
Mm-hmm.
that really intrigued me. It's like, okay, I've been in corporate America, I understand what jobs are and everything, but you mean to tell me if I help Maria get successful, I get successful? That is really awesome. What a motivator. And
Mm-hmm.
and you're right. If you're in the right company, I mean, there's some companies out there that, don't do it right and they weed themselves out, but most network marketing companies, it's $180 billion a year industry. It just dwarfs like the NFL or the movie industry, the music industry. So if you're thinking, oh, network marketing isn't really a thing, yeah, I would beg to differ with you. But the biggest thing, like Maria was saying, that comes with it is the culture, the community that
Mm-hmm.
you are a part of is amazing. We've got so many people on our team. I would have never met Maria.
Mm-hmm.
There are so many people on our team with servant hearts, and just all they want to do really in life is help other people. And yeah, of course, make a little bit of money on the side and so forth. And then there are people that need to make a lot more money, and they have that opportunity too. So, are you finding that there's a lot of people right now with this virus thing going on, that are reaching out to you and saying, "Hey, maybe I should look into our home-based business"?
Right, yes. And especially a lot of people I found also that might be a little bit leery about because of the times that we're in right now and thinking that people are just not spending money. But I believe we proved that wrong as well on Monday after we did over $5 million in sales. So yeah, if that's really been my only response to that is, for anyone that has any doubts about what this industry can do. Um, but yeah, I mean, I believe it's even on Google search. It's like one of the what is it, the most searched for
Term, yeah.
trends, yeah, words. Working from home, everyone's looking for a way because they don't want to be caught in this position if something like this were ever to happen again. They want to be prepared. And a lot of people won't have a job to go back to after this is all over. So they're definitely searching and looking for new ways of um, you know making money for their families.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's actually, you're right. It's the number two search term on Google, just underneath COVID-19, right?
Hmm.
So you're either searching about what's going on, or you're searching about how you can, get a better life. And the reality is, that there's a couple of people, different types of people out there, and one is the person that is lost their job, and they just can't wait to get back to work, right? Or
Hmm.
they wish they had something they could do from home. And we've all seen those with all the memes out there. I saw one the other day. It was kind of funny. It was this is how I work from home or something. It was a lady sitting at her desk, and when you look down on the floor, it had three children duct taped flat.
Yeah.
So everybody's having a different experience with this. But then there are those people that, I know one of my sons is working from home. My son-in-law is working from home. They are still working, but they're working
Mhm.
from home, and in a few short weeks, they're going to be back to work in a normal situation, and are going to be saying to themselves, "Man, I really like that working from home thing. How can I do that
Mhm.
all the time?" And and
Right.
and then there are those people that, you're going to find that are working from home right now and can't wait to get back to work. And I don't know how people work from home. I'll never do that kind of thing. But there's going to be a lot of people out there that want to continue either working from home, or want to find a way, like Maria said, to increase their income into the household and increase their security.
Mhm.
Um, you've got some of the top financial advisors in the world, people like Tony Robbins, Donald Trump. I know he's our president, but Donald Trump, who obviously knows money, Robert Kiyosaki, and so forth, that have talked for years about network marketing is the average person's vehicle to have a successful and create a successful legacy. So, um,
Mhm.
one of the things that I've noticed over the last year, and yes, I wanted to kind of comment real quick. You had said that there are people out there saying, "Well, no one's spending any money." Yeah, on Monday we had, and I never knew this. Even growing up in the '60s, I didn't know Monday 420 was a pot day or something. I didn't know that until last year. But last year, so here's an indication of what's really going on. Right, last year our company had a 420 on April 20th, Cannabis Day, Pot Day, whatever you want to call it. We did a sale, and the company did about 1.7 million in sales that day. Right. This past 420, the company did a BOGO, buy one get one free. During COVID-19, people being off work and everything else, and like Maria said, we did over $5 million in one single day. So if you're wondering if people are spending money and buying things, absolutely. They're figuring out a way how to get money into their home, buy money. They either have savings. They know they've got to survive. They're still going to, go out there and purchase, and they're going to look for those things that are helping their life. And something like this little bottle, and I'm sorry,
Mhm.
um, changes lives. Changes
Mhm.
lives. I'm going to be 68 here in a few months, and before I started taking the CBD oil, I was bald. Oh no, we were just talking about hair before this. No, I wasn't. Please, that was a joke. Everybody, I do have a lot of hair right now because I can't get to the barber, and I apologize. But um, I had been going through, and working through some medical issues and so forth. And now every time I go to the doctor, they keep telling me, "Man, your blood work is amazing. For your age, your health is, you look." I've got some things that obviously I can't, my heart and everything that I can't change, and I certainly wouldn't let you tell you that CBD is, made me a new heart. But I sleep through the night. I feel so much better. I feel like a 20-year-old again. And it's things are just significantly better. Well, unless my money goes away, I am going to make sure that I have this product in my hand all the time. Right. And I think that people, when they get to that point, they look at, okay, we've got to cut back on some things. Here's some things that we just need, or our quality of life isn't going to be any good. And if you are in a company that's got a product line like that, then you will be amazed at how many people not only are looking to still get the product, but people that are now looking at it as an avenue to supplement their income. Can you imagine what $300 or $400, $500 a month extra would do for a family? I mean, it would be amazing for a lot of people.
Yes, I'm so glad you touched on that because, yes, people are spending money, but they are spending it more, resourcefully. They're not going out there and buying things that they're not going to need. They're only spending their money wisely, and this product is something that, especially right now, with so many people who are experiencing thoughts of fear and anxiousness and things like that, this product can truly, truly help you with that. And like Ron said, a lot of people may even experience some not being able to sleep at night because they're so worried about the situation that's going on. It will help you with that as well. So yeah, just if you haven't tried the product, it's definitely something that you should look into because it can truly help you and those in your family.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it could be the difference between duct taping your kids to the floor
Yeah.
or having a good day. Right? It's amazing how
Yes.
many people are sorry. We don't, obviously, our children our grandchildren that we have that are small. We do take care of two of our grandchildren. My wife is out there, and today's our anniversary, so she's out taking care of
Oh,
the kids.
happy anniversary. How many years?
100? No. We've been together 34 years. I'm married 28. So
Okay. Wow. Congratulations. You have anything planned to make it a little special?
can't really go
I
anywhere.
mean,
So, but
right.
we're probably going to get like Red Lobster or something
Nice.
delivered and just have a nice evening. We'll celebrate it after this is all over again. We'll celebrate.
Yes, my husband and I we celebrated our anniversary back in March, and I've gotten written down on the calendar like when this is over, you got to take me out.
Yeah, exactly. But, one of the things that I will tell you is, and this is my plug. Okay, if you haven't tried the product, if you haven't looked at our opportunity, we have what's called a free tour. You can take this free tour, and as it's termed, it is free. You can watch the videos about the company, the owners, Josh and Jenna Zweigel, who are amazing, the products, the opportunity, and how you can start it as a business or get the products and so forth. All you have to do is reach out to Maria. Just put something in the comments here, message her directly, and just say, hey, I'd love the free tour. Or let me take the free tour, because that's what it took for me.
Mhm.
Back in May, just about 2 years ago now, of 2018, I wasn't looking for anything. I had just gone through a quadruple bypass,
Mhm.
and that quadruple bypass failed 3 months after I got it, and
Mhm.
ended up having a very small heart attack, but had stents put in and everything. My family was telling me, Ron, Dad, you got to it's time to chill out for a little bit. You're retired, you got money coming in, da 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 da, and everything. But I was shown this and given an opportunity, a link to go look at the free tour, and it took me less than an hour to make a decision and say, "Wow, this is phenomenal. I've been doing this for a long time, and I've never seen anything like this." And now I'm a 50K affiliate. We're working with our team to get to 100K and beyond, and we've got amazing people like Maria on the team, and Carlos Martinez and
Mhm.
Lily Romero, and so many amazing people. But the bottom line is, all that success is only an indicator of the lives that we've been impacting, the lives that we've been changing, the lives that have gotten on our product. Um, and here's a statistic that's very important. Most network marketing companies, and the reason they've got to be real careful is because the FTC looks at this very, very closely, is their ratio of customer to reps. It's usually like, you've got 70,000 reps and 10,000 customers kind of a thing. Our company has got 1 million customers with only 70 to 80,000 reps.
Mhm.
Now that's unheard of.
Yeah.
And
Yes, I'm glad you said that because I feel like a lot of people think that I don't want to buy her product because once I buy it, then they're gonna pressure me into joining and I don't want to sell and all this. No, you can just be a customer. You don't have to, this business isn't for everyone. So no, if you don't want to be, we do give our customers incentives so that if they, share their information and get somebody in their family that maybe has been asking them about the product, they share it and they can actually qualify to get a free product for themselves. But you don't have to be a part of the company. Like, we have many people who just love the product, buy the product every month, and we don't bug you, trust me. we know where you stand, and it's fun. Yes.
Well, and it's good that you brought that up, because we do have a program for our customers called Refer 3, Get It Free, right? Refer a friend. So if you refer 3 people, you actually, as a preferred customer, just like if you went into Amazon or Walmart, you create an online account so that the next time you go to Amazon, you log into your account and you purchase things. Or the next time you would go to My Daily Choice, you would log into your preferred customer account and you would order your product. But there's a link in there that you click on that menu item and it gives you a link. And if you share that link with 3 people that buy product, you get yours for free. Now, here's some great news, and I've talked to a lot of my customers for this too, is that the difference is that you get it for free. And let's say Maria, you were a customer of Maria's, she's going to get a commission on that product. She's going to make the bigger amount of money. You're going to get a free product, but she's going to make money out of it. So I always encourage our preferred customers to understand, if you think you're going to refer people around and you think they're going to want to buy the product, instead of maybe just getting a free product, how would you like to make a little bit of money? And right now, this may change after tomorrow, I don't know, but right now, you don't even have to do anything except for go down and say, I want to be a paid affiliate. It doesn't cost you a penny. $0. So you just go down, click a button, and it says, I think the link is earn money or something. You click on that, click the button that says upgrade to a paid affiliate. There's no money that it costs you anything.
Yeah.
Even when it did, it was only $20, right? So for $20, a one-time fee only. If you're going to refer people, if you never refer people, no harm, no foul. But if you happen to refer somebody, boom.
Oh, it cracks me up when people are like, "Oh, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to refer people." Well, you do it all the time. People do it all the time when they watch a movie or they watch Tiger King, and then they go and tell everyone to go watch it, or your favorite Starbucks drink, or whatever, your favorite Amazon find. You tell people about it, and then they go and buy it. And you never make a percentage or an income off of, all the people that you told about Tiger King. Imagine if you would have been getting a commission for everyone who clicked that link to watch that show.
Yeah, and I feel like I live under a rock, and I'm a pretty smart guy. I know a lot of things and everything, but all I've been hearing about is Tiger King. I have no idea what Tiger King. I thought it was something the kids were watching. And I'm like, are you guys watching Tiger King? Is that like, Lion King or something? But she's right. I can't tell you how many people are talking about Tiger King.
Yes, it's like they're getting paid for it, and they're not.
Yeah. So can you imagine? Here you have this show, and I don't know. I mean, I went out to Netflix yesterday. I said, I got to figure out what this Tiger King is. I got to see what this is. And it's ridiculous. I mean, I can't believe how crazy this show is. It's just about some guy that has a bunch of tigers and is like an old rednecker. I don't know, but it's like a reality show. It's
definitely one of those things like like an accident that you don't want to look at, but you can't help but look. Yes.
And it cracked me up, and I thought, just imagine all these people, like Maria was talking about. Imagine all the people that are out there singing the praises of Tiger King could sing the praises of something that's really going to help people. It's really going to change their lives. I did an interview with the gentleman Rob Sperry. He's one of the millionaires in network marketing. That one of the first things he said was, everybody networks. Everybody, every single day. You're network marketing, when you're dating, when you go out to see a movie, all of those things that she had mentioned earlier, that's what you do. I don't know anybody that is not a network marketer. The only difference is between us and them is we're getting paid for ours, and they're not.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have any problem. I mean, when was the last time, Maria, somebody came up to you and said, "Hey, you're not reaching out to your family and friends and telling them about Tiger King, are you?"
Right.
Is that one of those things where you tell all your friends and family about Tiger King?
Right.
Nobody cares about. Everybody's like, "Oh yeah, how come you didn't tell me about Tiger King?" But
Right.
if I've got an opportunity that can you imagine? And income disclaimers all over the place, right? But 8 months after I got into this business, I was making 5 figures a month. Would that change anybody's lives?
Mm-hmm.
Tiger King didn't do that for me. I'm sorry.
Right.
You might be a nice guy and everything, but it certainly didn't do anything for me. And that is so very true. People are out there, and we have fun. We love this because we're helping people and so forth. But people are out there, network marketing, all kinds of different things, and they get paid for it.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And one last thing that I'll throw in here is that, obviously our company is known for this awesome brand that is HempWorks, and CBD is helping people all over the globe. And it's amazing. But the one thing I will say is that if for whatever reason you have any hesitation about promoting CBD products or hemp products at all, we do have other things to offer. One of them being this right here, which is our nutritional spray line. That is, I'm spraying this all throughout the day in my kids' mouths, my own mouth, my husband's mouth, especially right now during this coronavirus. You want all the immunity boosters you can get, and this really has helped us tremendously. I honestly can't even tell you. Yes, and also we have essential oils and a hair care line, which keeps our hair shiny and smooth. So yeah, and it goes on and on and on. So obviously we don't have all the time in the world to tell you all about it, but that is something that you can go through yourself in the free tour. Our owner, Josh, goes through every single one of the products and explains them in depth to you. And so what do you have to lose? You have nothing else to do right now, right? So you can spend a little bit of time, go through the free tour. If it's not for you, then it's not for you and you move on, but at least give it a chance. Give yourself that opportunity to turn it down.
Exactly. And the other thing too is tomorrow we are having a road show. Mm-hmm. And you're going to need to reach out to Maria directly to get the link to that road show, but I would encourage you to be there. There's going to be new announcements. They're going to go through an opportunity presentation, a short one, go through that to let you know about the company. But they're also going to be announcing some cool things that are coming up. And it's like every road show that we do. Last year, they did these road shows physically throughout the country. I think they did like 17 of them or something. This year, they were going to do six or seven, I think. Mm-hmm. And then coronavirus came up. So being responsible, they said, we're not going to do them live. Right now, we're going to do them virtually. And tomorrow is one of those virtual. We've done 2 so far. This will be the 3rd one, and I think they've got one more slotted right now because we don't know when it's gonna the quarantine's gonna end. But I encourage you, reach out to Maria, get that link, and register for it's free. Again, it's free. We never know what they're going to be doing, what they're going to be announcing. You could be that first person in your group that starts with a new product. Mm-hmm. Because they just announced a new product or a new brand. You never know. I'm just telling you that they've never let us down yet, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be something kind of cool tomorrow. So, Maria, any last words before we say goodbye to everybody? We've been out here about 30 minutes. So.
Oh gosh, yeah. I guess time flies when you're having fun, right? Yes. Yes, definitely. If you're watching this on my page, definitely contact me and I'll get you all the information that you need. If you're watching it on Ron's page, obviously contact him. And we're here. We're ready to help whoever is willing and able to.
All right, Maria, thank you so much. Honored and blessed as always.
Thank you.
Your husband and your children. Stay safe. who knows? You may see me show up there at Myrtle Beach one of these days. So.
You're welcome anytime. I'll give you the tour so you don't get lost.
Yeah, I would need it now. It's a lot bigger.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. God bless you all. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I can't wait to see you on the next one.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye, everybody.